Alright guys, now I've got something to show you. Let me tell you. I'm a little bit excited because I had no idea this was happening. Now I did an experiment. This is quite a few weeks ago. I don't even know if it's maybe a month, maybe two months ago. I'm not sure because I started the video and I ended up deleting it because I didn't think this experiment was going where it needed to go, or I didn't do it right. I seriously thought I didn't do it right. But I was trying to grow crystals. Yes, there's a way to grow crystals, quite easy. Just warm water. I did the whole thing. I did the whole video, and I should have kept it. But because then you would have seen the process of how I got here. Oh, what a fool. Anyway, that'll teach me, won't it? Anyway, so I'm going to show you what it is that I did, the end result basically, because I set and forget. Well, I set and forgot. I've left it up here on this. I'm going to show you. Actually, I'll just turn the camera around. Right, so I'll tell you what it is. It looks hideous, right? So this has been like this for a long time. Just say 2 months. I I dare say 2 months, at least a month, at least. All right, so, and only just now, today, I thought I'll just have a look. Well, I've had a look along the way and I didn't see anything, right? So now I've got this Orgonite plate. Let me just start here, okay? This is very basic, just our typical Orgonite matrix. It's thin, a coaster-like thing, like, you know, it's got a lip on here. Say if you've got a coffee cup or whatever, it wouldn't slide directly off. It's got a lip. All right, it's pretty thin. It's just a nice little coaster. All right, typical Orgonite mix, right? Over this side here, you have your normal typical Orgonite mix. I just said no, that's our specific Orgonite matrix in there, different than the typical Orgonite mix, which is just 50-50 ratio, large metal shavings, a quartz crystal in resin, bada bing bada boom, you're good to go. That's all you need and it works and it's powerful. I'm sure if you guys know my work, you've heard me rant on about this stuff before, how awesome and effective it is. Where's the proof? It's pretty lacking, to be honest. Yeah, I can get right into that. But anyway, so our stuff, their stuff. Now this blue mixture here is from the same concoction, meaning I made one bigger mixture, mixed it all up, did what I needed to do, added the food dye, that's why it's blue, food dye, and then did whatever else I needed to do, and then I poured the same amount, I measured it out, put it into a measuring container, poured the same in here, and the same in there. Both jars are the same. Everything's the same. Now, trying to grow crystals, right? So this copper wire here, this is dangling in there. It's sort of wrapped around the lid and dangling down halfway. And matter of fact, let's just show you this one. Right, so this is all this is. It's the same in the other one. It's just a piece of copper dangling midpoint in there, right? I'll show you the other one, everything, right? There's nothing growing in there, no crystals or anything like that. You can see it's just clear. Right, I might get some better lighting on this in a minute for you guys, but you can see that it's a clear blue, right? Now, compare that to the other one. So that one's been sitting next to the Orgonite, the typical 50-50 for the whole time. Same with this one, but on our Orgonite, the whole time, right? So look at the difference. Remember, same mixture, exactly the same. I've done nothing with it except sit it there. I've got to try to get this out. It's all crystallized. Like, see, it's the same thing. It's hard to get more on and on. You can see the difference there. All the crystals are starting to grow out. First, this is just clear, untouched, hasn't climbed up. This is the same thing. It's sticking in there as well. It's penetrated in there as well. Right, it's exactly the same. Right, so but there's a bloody crystal growing inside there. See if I can get a better look at this. Oh, all right. Oh, there you can see if. Hang on, guys. We will get to the bottom of this in a sec. All right, so we will get to the bottom of this in a sec. I assure you. And you see that crystal in there? Can you see him? Now, I believe I didn't do this right because I found out later that I think you're supposed to put a larger. What I used was Epsom salts. I think you're supposed to put a larger piece of Epsom salts down in the center. I didn't. I just melted all this in warm water, hot water, and mixed it up with Epsom salts the right amount that you're supposed to. put food dye in it and measured it out and poured it in these here. And I was thinking that maybe the crystals might grab hold of that and grow on that, because sometimes you see people tie a little tiny string to a little Epsom salts crystal, dangle that in there, and then from there it grows. So it didn't do that with the copper, with either of them. There's no crystals in here at all. Same mixture. This is what's getting me, okay? But there's a big hunky-dory crystal in there that did grow. Look at that. I'm going to get better lighting, I promise you. Just bear with me for this video. Just because all this stuff here is coming off as I grab it, crumbling off. All right, guys, are you ready? Now, I've tipped out the liquid here, as you can see. Now, I don't know if the light's going to be able to see more, better with the light, but look at these crystals here now. All right. I don't know if it's not focusing very well. Maybe no light. Let's try no light. All right, so this is from our Orgonite, just sitting there. And remember, I thought this was a failure. It didn't work. The only difference with this here is that it was sitting on our Orgonite. Right? The other one was right next to, hard up against, the typical should be working better Orgonite 50-50, the proper ratio, that they always promote, but it didn't do anything. So how would you know if your Orgonite's working properly? I dare say an experiment like this will tell you if it's working properly. Versus this one here that was right here next to this one. They're supposed to have a field radius, a range to it, so it being right next to it should have had an effect. All right. And we're not seeing any crystals. Nothing is being formed in there. It's just a liquid. Just a blue liquid, right? So I had no idea about this. Like I said, I set it forget. Lazy me just left it up there. And it crystallized. Look at that. Grown some crystals. Same mixture, same everything. Can't believe it. I speculated that this would be the case. Yeah, I did speculate this, and that's why I tried it, because I thought, you know what, if there's energetics about this, maybe it's going to help the crystals grow more. I honestly thought they would both, well, I thought I messed it up, but I thought if it was going to work, they'd both grow crystals. Maybe this one might grow bigger crystals, better crystals, or something like that. Not that this one wouldn't grow any at all, and this one did, being everything's the same mixture of everything. So this is quite devastating to me. I was quite shocked. And look at that. It's just amazing. So what can we do here? So how do you know if your energetic tools are working? You need to do tests like this. You need to do plant growth tests. You need to do things that affect living things, like, your plant growth test, preserving fruits and veggies, growing a crystal. There's a certain type of energy that's going to do this, yeah? And the stuff I'm talking about right now. So it turns out time and time again over the years, the testing that I've done, the Orgonite mix that we are producing, just the Orgonite itself, is capable of so much more than that. And this is why you get banned from the Orgonite groups and all the rest of it. They don't want to hear what you've got to say, even if you're trying to help someone out and say, hey, you can build it like this. I have told people along the way certain things, how to do it, how to what you can do to get you going, something like this. I don't tell them exactly what everything is in here, because that's our intellectual property. There is a lot more than what I tell people, but I mean, if people are replicating it and doing these experiments, and if you watch my channel and you're seeing this sort of stuff, you're on the right track. Look at it. You're on the right track. There's nothing. All right, there's literally nothing in here. So, yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you love this one. Orgonite grows crystals. Typical stuff. Grows nothing. All right, that is it, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching. Okay, guys, just a quickie. This is after the video. If you've seen the first one where we took a look at that, that's from our Orgonite here that made them, same concoction, this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one that was on this Orgonite that didn't grow anything, because it's the same mixture, this one and this one. Obviously, I tipped that one out to reveal the crystals. I'm going to put this one on top of there, leave it. If it grows crystals, it is 100%, 1,000,000% that it's the Orgonite plate itself, with everything we've got in it, that is actually doing the work here and growing those crystals. Stay tuned. And this is literally where it's going to sit for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, weeks, months, I don't know, until I just decide to check it and see if there's anything going on, all right? So there's literally nothing. That's just the torch on top. Literally nothing going in there, right? It's already had the same time frame as each other. One grew crystals, one didn't, you know, our Orgonite versus theirs. The normal stuff doesn't work. Let's just see, using it failed on that one. If this one grows like this, wow, that's news. That's exciting. All right, guys, stay tuned.